This video is things I want to do with my life. Things I want to do with my life. Nowadays, remember to update your lawsuit details from the 5th of what is here. My lawsuit was filed 05 04 2026. It's basically my human rights human European EHCR, European Court of Human Rights Claim. Remember to go and on the 5th of April, March, on the 5th of this year, April, we filed a human rights claim via the Priory Group Hospital. This was in Burgess Hill, Hazard, BN6, E for Bravo, into number 69LA for 15 Isham Way. So we have to work with this kind of framework of human rights again. What I'm saying here, let me get my pen and paper. So I'm going to explain it properly. What's the most important is important. Encoding myself into the fabric of space-time. Encoding yourself into the fabric of space-time. Encoding myself. Only one of us goes first, and that's Eze. Eze, my king, my leader, myself. How to encode myself? Me, myself. No, I'm Uche. Eze is me. Yeah, I'm myself. So Eze is myself. It's right. Me, myself, and I. I'm talking. So this video is going to be because I'm trying to have an encoding for myself in space time. What would that look like? I don't really know, but I was using the probe. And the probe is P probe, such a unit state implies some data. I don't want to go there now. But I want to express this as a non-linear form. Non-linear. No, I'm going to do the maths here. Let me do the maths. Let's get to the maths. So the probe P given x implies to P is a function of S. P external, EXTP, external P, internal P, such that D implies a state of data. So this reads as external probe such that, or colon, S implies D. An internal probe has data to output state, implies some kind of state. Yes. So I'm not doing mathematically famous, but yeah, this is the standard format of what is a probe. It's like an answer a question. And probing is like asking yourself a question. So if you're asking yourself a question, ask others some questions too. Hence the term compiler comes in, compiler, interpreters for human language. So called compilers, it works on the kind of human language. But I'm not angry or dystopian. I'm just like trying to encode myself into the fabric of space time. Not suffering, encoding myself, that's different. Basically, you got suffering, which is encoded by Siggy, N for November, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, G for God, I for India, I for India. You have Siggy, which is numerized. And Siggy encodes suffering by letting the computer handle the suffering for you, handle suffering for you. So the computer suffers for you. You don't suffer, the computer suffers. So what that means is wherever the food is, the computer orders the food, goes to work and get the food, not you. And that limits suffering for you and the computer. But I'm trying to express something more sincere. Say you're gonna watch a YouTube video, Namdi, and if you're gonna watch a YouTube video, and I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, I'll be watching in our mind, like, what kind of that's basically the mind. What am I saying here? Is basically the computer is a virtual space. Virtual space. Computer is a virtual space, like the computer stream. Like when you go to www.youtube.com and watch the Zoom image, Zoom. Oh, I know a favorite one. Charlie bit my finger. Charlie bit my finger. This video has a codec, and that codec can be decoded by a Siggy. Now, the problem I'm expressing, there's a problem here that I'm trying to express formally. I have to do a little calculus on this. But I'm trying to take this video and preview it in my mind. And watch this video in my mind. How would that look like? That would be my first encoded test. Can I take a raw stream of bytes from YouTube, the video itself, Charlie with my finger, and replay it through a cognitive interface in my mind, via video in my mind. So I click play in my mind, and I get a video back. Can I filter it? And the short answer is yes, because if I can watch the screen, which is a virtual space, I can watch it in my mind, which is another virtual space. Because it behaves like a virtual space. It's not a virtual space per se. You don't know what the mind is. So Nuko encode myself into a virtual, into the fabric of space and time. So basically, the space and time share a fabric. Space and time share a fabric. And my model, this is the Buffon universe. The Buffon universe. So the Buffon universe, B for Bravo, U for Umbrella, F for France, which was come, and Y for N for November, is Buffon. It's a model that space and time. Basically, you got this Buffon universe and Buffon bubble universe. You get a Buffon bubble universe. So you're gonna have a half crunch. So basically, a universe imploded on one side and exploded the other. So a universe exploded. So basically, imagine I just put this down, just clean it down. There's no brain. So imagine a sphere, and you have this sphere is one universe. This is spheroid. This sphere is one universe, and you have an implosion on one end. So something, so that means something explode on the others. So the universe before that imploded. So it shrunk its size. It reduced its dimensions, and we get a Big Bang too. Oh, so it's not an implosion. So I'm just explaining why I know. Remember, but this universe is a 3D universe. And this universe imploded because it was not a Buffon universe. Basically, the space was limited by storage. It's not a Buffon universe because you have to be a certain point. Basically, for time and space and time, you have to be a certain location in space and time to have a beautiful scenario. Like, say you want to see the beautiful, observe the full world. But the light has not come to your eyes, for example. Light waves has not come to your eyes. So I'm talking about Charlie's video. Charlie. Don't forget about Charlie. Charlie. So can I encode Charlie a bit my finger? So basically, video here. So basically, you have so this is what you says you're in the crowd of people and you're looking at the solar eclipse. You're in the crowd of people, and everyone's lined up, and everyone can see. But see this like this until the so you don't look away, but this is basically like a glitch. But what's the glitch? Because your role, basically your position in a Buford universe, in a non-Buford universe, well, like basically the Buford needle experiment. Well, like if you're here and you don't see the solar eclipse because you're too far out from everyone else to experience it or something. You're just unique. Your unique position doesn't account for seeing that eclipse, and you miss the eclipse because you miss something that's beautiful in the eclipse that everyone saw. That's what I'm saying a Buford universe is doing because doesn't matter what the space and time that's there. There's some kind of equivalence there. The problem is like it's not the conclusion interface of Prism. What's present that the system is you can't see something that you're not allowed to see because it wasn't meant for you to see. Because your location doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you cannot see that kind of starry night sky. You see starry nights, you can't see the solar eclipse. And the solar eclipse is like something that everyone is wanting to watch. So that's not a beautiful universe. That's not a beautiful universe. That's a non-beautiful universe. Now, the Buford experiment accounts for the space-time commutation of the series of what's happening there. So you're gonna have something that's there, and you have the space-time commutation of whatever is there. But you're gonna always be able to see no matter where you sit, where you're in and out, because it accounts for everyone. It's a beautiful universe. I keep calling it beautiful because this universe is beautiful, naturally. Geometry is cosmology. Because geometry. So what else? This implosion thing. So the implosion experiments, like basically our universe is an implosion after an explosion. We get water. For example, you can drown water. You don't have to use any energy to drown water. So if something will sink in water, everything sinks in water. Like something can not everything can sink in water, but liquid like an ocean. But you get chaotic behavior. It reminds me of chaos theory, and chaos theory is like what I'm trying to express here as a system of order theory. Because why is everything naturally chaotic? Instead of because chaos is a type of order. It's the kind of order that is that we all share. I'm not saying it's chaos. Both have flamings going that kind of example. I don't know what that means anyway. I do know what that means, obviously. Stop saying that you're really right. So let me go to this one. Yeah, let's continue with the problem. So saying the CD codec downloads basically you got a stream of bytes. Let me just show you an example of of what I mean, but on my computer. So you're gonna have a codec system that's gonna be code yourself, for the form, but for the physical form, like your DNA, our RNA, our amino acids. And the beauty of this is you can generate by encoding yourself or things around you, you form the baseline of where you're from, who you are, what you're doing. You see, I've talked about the system, but if I see Charlie with my finger, what's the coding for that? This is a video. What's coding for that? So let's go to the kind of example of what this may look like as a computational form. I'm going to go my calculator, by the way, because I'm this is my fault. So it's a string of one. So take a glass sheet. Basically, take a glass sheet of ones and zeros. 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 So this means as so this glass sheet is a mirror and it reflects on the axis. So this is a binary artifact. And it has poles, so it has maybe not uh, consensual, there's a whole thing for you, But the reference is basically the symmetry. So it's like a holding mirror to binary artifacts. So I'm going to talk about Sigi. I'm going to talk about the coding system itself. So you got this binary string of one, you get binary 0 1 0 1 0 1, which is just NDNS. Then you get 0 1 0 1 1 0. And then you get 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 on three axes of symmetry. So basically, it's basically 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay. So you have 6 bits of information. And in Sigi, we'll take this and reflect to the symmetry. So I'm trying to find out how this will to predict future events. So if you use to predict future events, but the kind of virtual space of taking the code of the Charlie beat my finger video and represent like a receipt, maybe if you use a receipt or something like that, but this is something that worked. Let's flash it. Let's store this thing and update the video matrix. This is what should happen when someone doesn't get through, when Charlie bites your finger again. But it codes an investment. So it codes an investment. So mathematically, this is an EXO C note conjoin knots and type operation on a lattice, which is my model of cognition. So you get some kind of artifact that is loaded. I'm not around. Which I'm calling, was it? Please. Yeah. So Charlie bit my finger is a video. So the video is a short clip of Charlie biting someone's finger. It's a child Charlie, the baby Charlie. But the video is like I'm thinking about this is not me, by the way. I'm not. It's not. It's basically. I can work with the DRA model, but I can't really use this model. I don't know the same. But I'm trying to have a form because people just trying to do that. They're trying to code kind of a way, trying to code themselves into fabric space time. What is this part of thing that looks like? I never know, But I know time is something they have to account for. I don't know what that would look like. But this is something I really, really want to do. So I can watch a video wherever I am in my mind. So I just take the video and I watch the video, because the video is already in my mind. So I just watch it, by thinking about it. That's what I do. So that's the first step. So, basically take Charlie and the video, Charlie's video, Charlie and Charlie and Chicken Factory, which is my favorite film, by the way, the Charlie and the Chicken Factory, and watch the whole frame of my mind, that would be epic, That's what I mean by encoding. So encoding myself into the start of space time. Because if I can watch a video in my mind, that's me being hindsight and tripolar. And that's one part of me that can watch a video in my mind. You don't even hear. This is a filter. I'm thinking it's a more filter flash sequence. Oh, 20 minutes gone. Let me write this one. So let me write how to let's do the max now. Let's do the max. Let's do the max now. Let's do it properly. Let's do it properly. Oh yeah, get my calculator. So you get access to the poles and the access symmetry, and they are mirrors of two dimensions. So, but let me just watch. Let me just show you how the LTL codec really does work. First, so I've got something called the LTE codec, and you can have it here. Here, uh, uh, so you're gonna have it here. You see the radar, linkable, the code, yeah, main go. There's no menu file. But this is sad and annoying. So let me go this way. Or let me just clone this file. Python decoder Py. So this decode, this is really a Python file that decodes in CIGI files. So I think I got the implementation working now. Yeah. So I'll just go to this repository here. So if you go to github.com slash n for November OBNexus MK2 Mark II, because I looked onto my first repository and search N for November, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, G for Gold, I for India, underscore radar, you find a single radar video. And this is linkable then executable format. So if I go to this file here, linkable, drag and drop executable for LTF. So this is my logo here. This is single codec for it. Yes, this is single codec. This is the codec for it. This one looks like one is this is a video codec for it, but it's basically a codec video. It's just one video of it. One video codec, and you get to decode the pi, which encodes the NCG files. If not B, so this is the a linkable then file format. Go ROM mean the go input.mp4 or input.video, any kind of video info files, and you run the go run main.go, you get in a single file format with frames. This is a link phase. This is a link then phase. So you link result basically you link then you execute. It's a linkable then executable file format, a linkable then file format. This is the linkable execution binary. So this is the magic of Nsigi. This is the pecan of Nsigi. Magic of this is magic PE. But it's how far. This is the Go file. So I can read the Go to. So so you're gonna have any kind of a known file type, but let me just try to find it. Let me try to show you. So let me try. So we're gonna just take the favorite of PNG. We're gonna remove the favorite content SVG. Oh, remove favorite content Nishiki. Yeah. And we're gonna use go wrong main.go dash inputs favicon.png dash outputs favicon.ncg Oh no, it's not working. Go wrong, made or go. Let me just it did work last time, so fucking hell. So it's gonna take some time. So this is what I'm doing now. It's trying to decode it, but it's not. It's having some problems. Yeah, so this is a physical see the file. Yeah, and I'll catch this file here. I'll put it here, and this file here. And delete this file, and this just a decimal code in for the file. Now this is the file is a frame, one frame in the image. So if I run Python decode, Python, because you can import this in Python. You can import this into your file in Python and run it, and you get decoded frame zero. Decoded frame zero. And this is the images here. Two frames. So you know, these are two frames of an image. This is one of the image file too. You're gonna have Insigi breathing without living is suffering. Let me show you now. So I will show you. Let me try to find a way to show you. So this MP4 file, this Insigi file here. Maybe this is Insigi file video. Oh, well, yeah, this is a video file. Um, it, it's gonna be here. I love challenge refactor for that one too. So if I run the decoder pi cat, uh, this is a binary file artifact. It's binary, but it was a video. So if I run this video, so I'm getting the frames here decoded. So basically, if I go here, let me exit this. So this is the frames here. This is my video I made. See, these frames are like, we run this from frames and you get new frames at the top, But this is my video in Sigi, breathing without even suffering. But it's decoding kind of the frames, of the video. This is my video, by the way. But I'm trying now to like have a way to like, encode this video into receipts. And this receipt will be me, able to play this video over again in my head, because you have to, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to do it properly. So, let's see what I can do. So these are the frames here. So let's go like frame zero, frame one, two, three. Actually, let's open this folder. I know the code does. I'm just like I'm not going to do it. So this frame zero, I can package this as one file. See, it's like a frame rate. I know every interval of this file. It's going backwards. You can always go backwards. This is a handsome kind of fella. but it's playing it back and forward like it's basically decoding all the frames of the product. It's gonna be a long time. Let's leave this around for a little while. But the thing is, I've achieved what I wanted to do. Like frame 97. How many frames are there? I don't even know how much frames are there. Frames 1,600 and 1,600. You have to go together the packages, but when you put them together, it gives the same video. And I do not to encode it to fabric space time because that means I have to flash it or like into my memory. But I'm almost there to like encode it into the fabric space. Basically, I have to encode it into kind of a time construct, like so it plays in my head. But I need some kind of imaging device, like mind, like it has to be part of my mind. So basically, it has to be take the virtual and convert it into some bytes that can be played in my head. But without putting anything into my head, you gotta play with like a song. You gotta play with by not putting anything in my head. By like reading like the basically it's gonna play this video in kind of a loop system, but it's gonna play because it's me. So it's gonna play it by in time. So basically, you're gonna play in time, of course, but the time is gonna be have receipts. So this is gonna be the system resolved as policy now. So don't say that. So you can have it humane. So Bruno, so I'm saying to you, so I don't know this think it's a codec system, but it's like you can watch the video in real time. So you can watch like your drone deliver anybody deliver you food in real time. That's the goal of it. Doesn't matter what's giving you food when on showed up, you can watch it in real time. It's a radar system. So this code is single radar. This one is the videos are like set in real time. So it'll be posted in real time, and every frame is posted in real time. This is like one example. So the frame is posted in real time, so you can get food and water and see the song giving food and water in real time. As the food and water is arriving to your stomach, you know what I'm saying? Anything happens to the food and water, something happens to the food and water. Shortcuts were taken. What else? Is this video going too long? No, 30 minutes. So let's go further. Let's see what is doing. Oh, this is Claude I was using. Wait for it. So can't wait to go back to my country, mate. As long as I'm Nigerian, I'm allowed to go back. I'm gonna go back by myself with my dignity. So that's what I'm saying. So you care. I'm getting tired now. So yeah, basically this is not done. Yeah, that's split screen.
Sì,
One.
sono poi di casa
No, you don't answer.
split.
One.
So you want your child now?
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Why not?
Oh yeah.
So are you going to shower now?
No.
So what do you want to shower for?
My head.
So when are you going to visit?
Tomorrow.
Sure, it's tomorrow.
Because you're
Talking about
making
tonight.
you're making a half
Do you
yourself.
need it to, do you want it tonight?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to say,
Oh yeah, so this is a friend of PNG. Let me make a zip. Let me make a zip. Component zip. It's here taking a arbitrary. Success. Yeah. So basically, you have to understand that our open file is like an artifact of our open. It's like a riftable. So this is video playing. Um, okay, let me try to have this done now.